as you all probably know by now, it can be pretty cold on the lonesome hill here in central Portugal. And although we have the modern comfort of electricity and internet, a lot of things still happen here as it did 100 years ago, like warming the house with a wood stove. When it's really cold, that burner is on all day, choking up dozens of logs. But on the chilly days, that makes no sense. Wood doesn't come for free, and it does take a lot of work to get it cut to size, stacked and dried. That's the reason to use it sensible and make sure that you don't burn all before the winter is gone. Still, if you want to sit comfortably at the kitchen table, some sort of warmth is highly welcome. In the old days, going back for centuries, people used little foot stoves that were filled with hot coals. These foot warmers help to make you feel comfortable if you sit in a chair. Foot warmers are visible on 16th and 17th century paintings, but they could be completely hidden under a long skirt or a cloak. After 10 years of using a blanket or wearing snow boots while sitting at the kitchen table, I think it's time to make my lovely wife a modern version. For years now, she's using a little fruit box underneath her feet to compensate the height of the kitchen chairs, and so I will use that little box to measure the size. Now, we are original from the Netherlands, and the typical Dutch foot warmer was a wooden box with holes in the top and an earthenware or metal pot holding glowing coals inside. These days, in the century of USB charged gadgets, there are very handy heat cushions for sale, and I found one for just $6.95 at the local supermarket. The challenge is to make that fit into the box I'm making, and it also has to look a bit like the Amsterdam school, because that's the furniture we have around the house. that's it for this week. A modern version of a foot stove. Something that's been around for centuries, and instead of hot coals it's working on this electric heating cushion, which has a little plug where you can charge it and it will stay warm for about 2 hours. Fits in here. The silver will reflect the heat so it doesn't go all the way but comes up. Some holes in the top and well, you got yourself a foot stove. Oh, and the silver foil in there, just this old wrappers from candy bars, from chocolate bars I saved up. I never knew why I saved them up, now I know. So, that's it for this week. Do some woodworking, it's a nice way to spend your time. Do some recycling, it's even a better way to spend your time. And see you all at the next project. At the logo. At the logo. Well, let's see if the wife is happy with it.